Good morning, everyone. My name is Russell Betts. I'm the Associate Dean of Broward College, Online Science. And in a former life, about 10 months ago, I was a faculty member at Broward College teaching organic chemistry. The mushrooms, so the tomatoes are coming, right? So my students are afraid of me, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I asked them. They're scared of me because I know chemistry. So therefore, I must be intimidating, even though I'm 5'0" and roly-poly, fatherly type, right? But they're afraid. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of structure. They can't think in the third dimension. And they told me that. They like, this stereochemistry stuff, this Newman projection stuff, we're afraid of it. Why? We have these great handheld models that I was using 35 years ago as an undergrad. They work great. They don't work. They work terribly. Why? Because students have to build them themselves. And that's a problem, because they build them wrong. And if they do build it right, they have to put it in the right conformation. Well, they don't know the conformation. So they're going to build a model and put it in the right conformation, but they don't know the right answer. They're trying to learn it. So that's where VR came in. I teamed up with a company called Nanome out of California. They make professional-grade pharmaceutical software for drug discovery and development. But they also sell really cheap licenses for academics. So I teamed up with them, and I was able to get 10 licenses and 10 Quest 2 headsets. Woo-hoo. And I was able to use that technology to build molecules in VR for my students. I built them. I know they're built correctly. Nanome puts them in the right conformation because they do all the calculations, right? So I know it's correct. Students could go into Nanome, watch a pre-recorded spatial recording by yours truly, and then after the recording was over, they could interact with the same models I was interacting with. So I know they're right. Good. Excellent. Well, what will students do? Will they actually use the technology? The answer is yes. If you entice them enough, they'll do anything, right? They went to our makerspace at Broward College, and they put on the Quest 2s, and they did interactive videos or interactive spatial recordings in NanoMe, and they play with the models, and then I surveyed them. Did this make you more confident? Because believe it or not, students in organic chemistry know the science. They're just not confident. Did this make you more confident? Over a third felt more confident. That's a win. I'll take it. Over a third said, this would help me do better on an exam or a quiz. I'll really take that. Over 40% said, this technology filled a knowledge gap that I had. Hallelujah. And over 40% wanted more organic chemistry content in VR. More content in organic chemistry. That's never happened in the history of mankind. Right? More. They want more. Right? Now, pitfalls. There's always pitfalls when you do anything, right? What was my biggest problem? My biggest problem was my students don't have any damn time. My students have at least one job, all of them. Most of them have two. They're struggling. They don't have time. So what did I do? I brought the devices to them in the classroom. I flipped my classroom. My lectures are on YouTube. Watch them when you get a chance. Come into the classroom. We'll do problem solving, and we'll do Nanome work. And they loved it. And I'm happy to announce, informally, don't tell anyone I said this, Broward College is going to build out 3 VR labs on each one of our campus, north, south, and central. I was part of the pushing it that way, but I didn't get the money, so someone else did. So we're going to build those out. Hopefully in the fall, we'll be able to use it. And we're opening a new, what we're calling the XR Institute, which I am spearheading. We're going to take the faculty, we're going to get them in devices, and we're going to show them how to build lesson plans. How can you use this content or this technology in your classroom? We're going to teach them that. And we're going to hopefully keep pushing them down that road, because I think this is a fantastic road to be down. Now, what are the next steps with Nanome? Well, for me, there aren't any, because I'm an administrator. But I'm hopefully going to encourage some chemistry faculty, and I have already, to take this to the next level. The next level with Nanome is social, not media, social interaction inside of the Nanome environment. The professor and 15 to 20 students can be in the same virtual world, giving a virtual lesson, handing the molecule to a student and saying, now you do it. Watch them twist and turn molecules. Holy smokes, mind blown. And it works. It works really well. I have 30 seconds, but I just want to say thank y'all.